the cradle of humanity, where the first heartbeat echoed, where the first footsteps touched the earth. Rastafari, guide I home. In the dawn before the ages, when the world was young and free, Jah breathed life into creation by the roots of the ancient tree. The rivers flowed through sacred valleys, the mountains watched from far away, and the sun kissed Mother Earth at the breaking of the day. No kingdom stood upon the horizon, no borders marked the land, only children of creation, walking hand in hand. The wind carried songs of freedom across the wide Savannah plain, and every living soul rejoiced in Jah's life-giving rain. Cradle of humanity, where the journey first began. Cradle of humanity, by the wisdom of Jahna. From one root grew many branches, from one love grew every nation. Cradle of humanity, heart of all creation. The baobab remembers clearly the stories carved in time of mothers singing by the fire and elders speaking wisdom rhyme. The lion roared across the grasslands, the eagle soared above the sky, teaching every generation to keep their spirits high. The drumbeat was the people's heartbeat, the moonlight was their guide, and Jah's everlasting presence walked forever by their side. No man was greater than another, no soul was left behind, for unity was the treasure that enriched all humankind. The cradle of humanity, where the journey first began. Cradle of humanity, by the wisdom of Jahna. From one root grew many branches, from one love grew every nation. Cradle of humanity, heart of all creation. Then came the years of separation, when Babylon built walls of pride, drawing lines across the earth, trying to turn truth aside. But the rivers still remember, and the mountains still proclaim that every child of creation carries Jah's eternal flame. The blood that runs through every nation, the tears and joys that all men share, are reminders of the beginning and the love that placed us here. Though languages may sound different and colors may not be the same, the spirit living deep within us burns from one original flame. One earth, one people, one creator, one destiny. Remember the beginning, remember the source, remember Jah. Now the children seek the pathway back toward the ancient light, searching through the noise of Babylon for what they know is right. The ancestors whisper softly through the rivers and the trees. chooses love and unity. So lift your voice across the nations. Let the message travel far. We are branches of one family beneath Jah's guiding star. Cradle of humanity, where the journey first began. Cradle of humanity, by the wisdom of Jahna. From one root grew many branches, from one love grew every nation. Cradle of humanity, heart of all creation. Cradle of humanity, ancient as the morning sun, ancient as the morning sun. Cradle of humanity, Jah made all nations one. Cradle of humanity, mother of remembrance, mother, cradle of remembrance. Cradle of humanity, keeper of beginnings. Cradle of humanity, still calling, still teaching, still guiding. To the rivers, to the mountains, through the generations. One love, one people, one Jah, Rastafari forever. Go Jah, dust of the first dawn, carried by the ancient wind. Before the kingdoms, before the crowns, there was life, Rastafari. In the dust of the first dawn, when the morning touched the land, Jah stretched out creation with his everlasting hand. The river sang in silence, the mountains stood alone, and the earth wore a garment of beauty yet unknown. The first light crossed the valleys, the first breeze kissed the trees, and every living creature moved in perfect harmony. No war stood on the horizon, no battle scarred the plain. Only blessings from the heavens falling like gentle rain. Dust of the first dawn, still living in I and I. Dust of the first dawn, beneath the endless sky. From the earth Jah fashioned life, from his breath the spirit born. Dust of the first dawn, still guiding us along. The baobab was a young tree, stretching toward the morning sun. The lion cub roamed freely, and every day had just begun. The ancestors walked in wonder, reading wisdom in the land, learning every sacred lesson from the work of Jah's own hand. The stars would guard the evening, the moon would bless the night, but the dust remembers clearly every story ever told. For the earth cannot be conquered, nor the truth be bought or sold. The ancient voice of creation still echoes strong and bold. The rivers know no nation, the winds know no divide, and Jah's original vision still lives deep inside. The dust beneath our footsteps connects every woman and man, for every road leads backward to creation's master plan. Remember the beginning, remember the first light, remember the first morning, remember Jah's design. The dust remembers, the earth remembers, the spirit remembers. Oh, now the children seek the answers, searching through the noise and strife, looking for the ancient pathway back toward the source of life. And the dawn still rises faithful, just as it did long ago, bringing hope to every nation, helping truth and wisdom grow. For the dust of the first morning still lives within the soul, a reminder of our purpose and our everlasting goal, to walk in love and understanding, to care for earth and sea, to honor Jah's creation and protect humanity. Dust of the first dawn, still living in I and I. Dust of the first dawn, beneath the endless sky. From the earth Jah fashioned life, from his breath the spirit born. Dust of the first dawn, still guiding us along. Dust of the first dawn, ancient as the rising sun. Dust of the first dawn, where all our journeys begun. Dust of the first dawn, carried by the ages. Dust of the first dawn, hidden in every heartbeat. Dust of the first dawn, still calling, still teaching, still shining, from the beginning to forever. One love, one people, one Jah, Rastafari. Oh, Jah. Dust of the first dawn, carried by the ancient wind. Before the kingdoms, before the crowns, there was life, Rastafari. In the dust of the first dawn, when the morning touched the land, Jah stretched out creation with his everlasting hand. The rivers sang in silence, the mountains stood alone, and the earth wore a garment of beauty yet unknown. The first light crossed the valleys, the first breeze kissed the trees, and oh, Jah. Footprints in the red earth, ancient pathways, ancient stories, carried through the generations. Rastafari, lead I along the way. beneath the morning sun, marks of those who walked before us when humanity was young. The dust rose softly in the silence as the ancient winds did blow, carrying forgotten memories of the people long ago. They walked with rivers as companions and the mountains as their guide, reading wisdom from creation, with Jah always by their side. No throne of gold could make them greater, no riches could possess their soul, for they knew the greatest treasure was the love that made them whole. Footprints in the red earth, leading through the years. Footprints in the red earth, beyond our hopes and fears. Every step a living story, every path a sacred birth. Footprints in the red earth, still calling to the earth. The baobab watched their journey, the eagle watched them from above. The lion heard their evening singing songs of gratitude and love. Children gathered by the fire, listening to the elders speak, learning how to walk in wisdom, learning how to serve the weak. The moonlight blessed the sleeping valleys, the sunrise painted hills with gold, and every day revealed a lesson more precious than treasures untold. The footprints crossed the open savannah, following Jah's design, leaving signs for future dreamers to discover in their time. Footprints in the red earth, leading through the years. Footprints in the red earth, beyond our hopes and fears. Every step a living story, every path a sacred birth. Footprints in the red earth, still calling to the earth. Babylon built roads of concrete, trying to cover every trace, but no machine can hide forever the roots of the human race. For the earth remembers footsteps, though the centuries may pass. The truth remains beneath the surface, like seeds hidden in the grass. The winds still tell the ancient stories, the rivers still sing their song, and those who listen with their spirit will hear where they belong. For every nation shares a pathway, though the roads may separate, we all return to one beginning before the hands of fate. Walk on, children of creation, walk on, through the dust of time. Walk on, follow the ancient footprints, Jah will guide the way. Now I place my feet beside them upon the red and sacred ground, feeling generations speaking without making a sound. They say, remember where you come from, remember who you are, a child of Jah's creation, guided by his star. The footprints are not merely markings left upon the soil below. They live within the hearts of people, where faith and wisdom grow. And as long as the earth keeps turning and the dawn greets every birth, the ancient journey shall continue. True footprints in the red earth, footprints in the red earth, leading through the years. Footprints in the red earth, beyond our hopes and fears. Every step a living story, get alive. Footprints in the red earth, helping truth survive. Footprints in the red earth, still visible, still speaking, still guiding through the valleys, through the mountains, through the generations. One journey, one people, one job, one love, Rastafari forever. Oh, Jahna! Ancient river calling, calling through the ages, calling through the valleys. Hear the water sing, Rastafari. I heard an ancient river calling in the quiet of the dawn. Its voice was older than the mountains, older than the rising sun, flowing through forgotten kingdoms, flowing through the dust of time, carrying the songs of ancestors in every ripple, every rhyme. It spoke of days before division, when humanity was young, when the earth and sky together sang creation's first song. The waters moved with sacred purpose, neither hurried nor delayed, following Jah's holy pathway that his mighty hand had made. Ancient river calling, calling out to me. Ancient river calling, flowing wild and free, through the valleys and the plains, through the sunshine and the rain. Ancient river calling, calling once again. The bay babbling toward the water, listening to its endless tale, while the eagle rode the currents of the ever-faithful gale. The river knew the names of nations long before the maps were drawn, and watched the rise and fall of empires like shadows at the break of dawn. Its waters touched 1,000 footsteps of travelers passing through, teaching every generation to remain both strong and true. For the river never hoarded what Jah freely gave to all. It shared its blessings with creation, answering every living call. Ancient river calling, calling out to me. Ancient river calling, flowing wild and free, through the valleys and the plains, through the sunshine and the rain. Ancient river calling, calling once again. Babylon built walls beside it, trying to claim what can't be owned, but the river kept on flowing with a wisdom all its own. No chain could ever hold its spirit, no border stop its journey long. For Jah placed freedom in its current, like a never-ending song. The children gathered by its shoreline, learning lessons from its flow, that life's greatest strength is movement, and the humble heart will grow. The river said, do not be fearful when the road is hard to see. Keep your faith in Jah's direction, of unity and justice, of compassion and respect, of living close to Jah's creation and protecting what He blessed. The river still is calling softly to every soul upon the earth, reminding us we share one source and one miraculous birth. And as long as it keeps flowing, its wisdom shall remain, like a song that never ceases, true sunshine and true rain. Ancient river calling, calling out to me. Ancient river calling, flowing wild and free, through the valleys and the plains, through the valleys and the plains, the sunshine and the rain, through the sunshine and the rain. Ancient river calling, calling once again. Ancient river calling, older than the crowns of kings. Ancient river calling, still teaching living things. Ancient river calling, still flowing, still singing, still teaching. Through the valleys, through the mountains, through the generations, one current, one creation, one Jah, one love, Rastafari, forevermore. Oh, Jah, children of the sacred soil, born of the earth, born of the Spirit, born beneath the eternal sun, Rastafari. From the red earth we were lifted, from the dust Jah gave us breath. From the womb of ancient valleys, life arose and conquered death. The river sang our first lullaby, the mountains watched us grow, and the sacred soil beneath us held the wisdom we should know. The baobab stretched toward heaven, its roots deep in the land, teaching every generation the work of Jah's own hand. No palace stood above us, no crown upon the head, only stars to guide the journey, and the earth beneath our tread. Children of the sacred soil, children of the living earth, children of the sacred soil, guardians of creation's birth. From the valleys to the sea, one great human family. Children of the sacred soil, forever strong and free. The elders gathered by the fires as the evening shadows fell, sharing stories of beginnings that the earth remembers well. They spoke of courage in the hardship, of kindness in the storm, of how the seed becomes a forest when protected and kept warm. The antelope crossed the grasslands, the eagle ruled the sky. Every creature had a purpose in Jah's perfect design. The sacred soil gave food and shelter without asking for a reward, showing us the path of service and the blessings of the Lord. Children of the sacred soil, children of the living earth, children of the sacred soil, guardians of creation's birth. From the valleys to promises, trying to buy what can't be sold, turning hearts away from wisdom for glittering chains of gold. But the soil remembers every footprint, every prayer and every tear, and the voice of our ancestors still speaks loud and clear. They say, protect the earth that feeds you, honor every living thing, for the soil beneath your footsteps is the foundation of the king. No matter where the road may lead us, no matter how far we roam, the sacred soil remains within us, forever calling us home. Remember the earth, remember the roots, remember the rivers, remember the truth, remember the truth. Children of creation, children of Jah, 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 Jah. Now the dawn breaks on the horizon, and a new generation rise, carrying the dreams of the elders beneath the wide and open skies, with hands prepared to plan tomorrow and hearts prepared to stand for justice, peace and preservation across every corner of the land. The sacred soil still gives its blessing to those who walk the righteous way, and just still lights the path before us at the ending of each day. For we are more than flesh and shadow, more than what the eyes can see. We are children of creation, bound by one destiny, children of the sacred soil, children of the living earth, children of the sacred soil, guardians of creation's birth. From the valleys to the sea, one great human family. Children of the sacred soil, forever strong and free. Children of the sacred soil, keepers of the ancient flame. Children, children of the sacred soil, forever praising Jah's name. Children of the sacred soil, stand together. Children of the sacred soil, walk in wisdom. Children of the sacred soil, carry the message. One earth, one people, one love, one destiny. From the cradle of humanity to the ends of creation, Jah Rastafari, forevermore. Oh Jah, the elders never sleep, though their bodies return to the earth, their wisdom still walks among us. Their voices ride upon the wind. Rastafari. Beneath the shade of the baobab, the elders gathered long ago, planting seeds of understanding that generation still shall know. They spoke of rivers and mountains, of justice, truth and dignity, teaching every son and daughter to walk the road of unity. Now many have crossed the great horizon, beyond what mortal eyes can see, yet their words remain like lanterns burning through eternity. For wisdom does not die with age, setting sun. The lessons of the righteous elders continue when their work is done. The elders never sleep, they watch from the ancient heights. The elders never sleep, guiding through the darkest nights. Though unseen by mortal eyes, their wisdom still survives. The elders never sleep, their spirit stays alive. I hear them in the morning breeze, whispering to the leaves, speaking truths that calm the troubled, giving strength to those who grieve. I hear them in the flowing rivers, in the drumbeat's steady sound, in the songs of liberation that rise from sacred ground. The mountains keep their memories, the valleys hold their prayers, and every child who seeks the truth will find the elders there. Not in statues carved from stone, no monuments built by pride, but living in the hearts of people, where Jah's wisdom still resides. The elders never sleep, they watch from the ancient heights. The elders never sleep, guiding through the darkest nights. Though unseen by mortal eyes, their wisdom still survives. The elders never sleep, their spirit stays alive. Babylon chases after novelty, forgetting lessons of the past. But the elders knew that truth and love are treasures built to last. They taught that power without compassion is a house built upon sand, and that every generation must protect the sacred land. They taught respect for every creature, for the rivers and the trees, for the earth that feeds the people, and the winds upon the seas. Those centuries may pass around us, and kingdoms rise and fall. The wisdom of the elders still answers every call. Listen, can you hear them? In the thunder, in the rain, in the silence, in the heartbeat, the elders are speaking again. So when the road becomes uncertain and the darkness clouds away, remember all the ancient voices still guiding us today. For every act of kindness given, for every stand against the wrong, keeps alive the sacred teachings passed through generations long. The elders walk beside the righteous, though invisible they remain, like stars above the nighttime desert, or sunshine after rain. And when tomorrow greets the children, may they also understand that the elders never truly leave us, while their wisdom fills the land. Hey, the elders never sleep, they watch from the ancient heights. The elders never sleep, the elders never sleep, guiding through the darkest nights, guiding through the darkest nights. Though unseen by mortal eyes, their wisdom still survives. The elders never sleep, their spirit stays alive. The elders never sleep, their message still runs deep. The elders never sleep, the elders never sleep. The elders never sleep, the elders never sleep. The elders never sleep, their words remain. The elders never sleep, their light still shines. The elders never sleep. To every generation, to every heartbeat, to every prayer, to every song. One love, one wisdom, one Jah. There was the people, there was your light, Rastafari. Before the kingdoms rose from dust, before the banners touched the sky, the rivers carved their ancient pathways and watched the centuries pass by. The mountains stood as silent guardians, the valleys stretched both wide and free, and every dawn brought fresh thanksgiving to Jah's endless majesty. No throne divided man from brother, no riches measured human worth. The greatest wealth was found in living close to the blessings of the earth. The children learned from flowing waters, the elders learned from moon and sun, and every heart knew deep within it that all creation was still one. Before the kingdoms rose, before the empires came, before the kingdoms rose, we all shared one flame, one earth beneath our feet, one sky above our soul. Before the kingdoms rose, Jah made creation whole. The baobab spread wide its branches, sheltering the old and young. Stories traveled through the campfires long before the songs were sung. The lion roamed the endless grasslands, the eagle ruled the morning air, and every living thing around them knew Jah's presence everywhere. The rivers carried ancient wisdom from mountain heights unto the sea, teaching patience to the people, teaching strength and harmony. No borders marked the sacred landscape, no lines were drawn upon the ground, only pathways of remembrance where truth and love could still be found. Before the kingdoms rose, before the empires came, before the kingdoms rose, we all shared one flame, one earth beneath our feet, one sky above our soul. Before the kingdoms rose, Jah made creation whole. Then came the age of mighty rulers, of palaces and walls of stone. Many forgot the ancient lessons and claimed the earth as if their own. But the rivers kept on flowing and the mountains stayed the same, holding tightly to the memories of humanity's first flame. For power fades like evening shadows and kingdoms crumble into sand, but Jah's eternal truth remains beyond the works of mortal hands. The ancestors still whisper was good. Before the kingdoms rose, before the kingdoms, before the empires came, before the empires came, kingdoms rose. We all shared one flag, one earth beneath our feet, one sky above our soul. Before the kingdoms rose, Jah made creation whole. Before the kingdoms rose, the truth was shining clear. Before the kingdoms rose, and still it lingers here. Before the kingdoms rose, the rivers were singing. Before the kingdoms rose, the mountains were watching. Before the kingdoms rose, the people were one. One earth, one love, one creation, one Jah, Rastafari, forevermore. Oh Jah, before the lioness of the motherland stood beneath the rising sun. Before her roar shook the valleys, before her wisdom blessed the children, she walked with creation, Rastafari. Yeah. Before the lioness of the motherland walked proudly through the golden plain, the river sang her ancient praises and welcomed her through sun and rain. She carries strength within her spirit, gentleness within her eyes, a daughter of the sacred soil, born beneath eternal skies. The baobab became her teacher, the eagle showed her how to see, the mountains taught her perseverance, the rivers taught humility. No crown adorned her noble forehead, no palace sheltered where she lay, yet all creation knew her greatness and honored her along the way. Before the lioness of the motherland, there was the dawn and there was Jah. Before the lioness of the motherland, the stars revealed who we are. Strong as mountains, free as rivers, wise as the ancient sacred sun. Before the lioness of the motherland, the journey had begun. She walked among the fields of blessing, where children laughed beside the streams, teaching hope to every village, teaching faith beyond their dreams. Her voice was like the morning thunder, gentle yet impossible to ignore, calling people back to wisdom, back to what they live for. The elder saw a sacred purpose burning deep within her soul, for she understood that true power was making broken spirits whole. And when she sang beside the campfire, the night itself stood still to hear songs of love and liberation, songs that conquered every fear. Before the lioness of the motherland, there was the dawn and there was Jah. Before the lioness of the motherland, the stars reveal who we are. Strong as mountains, free as rivers, wise as the ancient sacred sun. Before the lioness of the motherland, the journey had begun. Babylon could not understand her, for her riches were not gold. Her treasure lived in truth and justice, in the wisdom of the old. She knew the earth was not possession, she knew the sky belonged to none. She knew all tribes were one creation, living underneath one sun. The lioness protected children, the weak, the poor, the cast aside, standing firm against oppression, with Jah always as her guide. And every step she placed upon the earth left a blessing in the ground, like seeds awaiting future seasons, where righteousness is found. Hear her roar across the valleys, hear her call across the land. Daughter of the motherland, walking with Jah's command. Now her story moves through ages, like a river to the sea, flowing through the hearts of dreamers who still long to be free. Every daughter carries fragments of the lioness inside, the courage to defend the truth, the strength to stand with pride. The motherland still speaks her name, through the wind and through the rain. And every generation rising keeps alive her sacred flame. For the lioness was never only one woman from a distant day. She is the spirit of resilience that forever lights the way. Before the lioness of the motherland, there was the dawn and there was Jah. Before the lioness of the motherland, the stars reveal who we are, strong as mountains, free as rivers, wise as the ancient sacred sun. Before the lioness of the motherland, the journey had begun. Before the lioness of the motherland, her spirit filled the air. Before the lioness of the motherland, just blessing was already there. Lioness of the motherland, keeper of the flame. Lioness of the motherland, lioness of the motherland, teacher of the children. Lioness of the motherland, still walking, still singing, still guiding, through every daughter, through every generation, to every nation. One love, one Jah, one destiny. Rastafari forever. Oh Jah, hear the echoes from great Zimbabwe, across the stone walls, across the centuries, across the sacred land. Rastafari. Upon the hills where eagles circle, where ancient granite meets the sky, the stones still hold forgotten stories, though kingdoms fade and rulers die. Great Zimbabwe stands in silence, yet its spirit still remains, speaking through the winds of evening and the rhythm of the rains. The builder shaped the mighty walls, without a boast, without a crown, leaving wisdom in the stonework for generations yet unborn. The morning sun still paints the ruins with shades of gold and crimson light, as if the ancestors are whispering through the stillness of the night. Echoes from great tell the children what they know of traders crossing distant oceans long before the empires grew. The sacred birds looked from the towers, watching valleys far below, guarding secrets of the motherland that only patient hearts can know. The cattle graze upon the grasslands, the people worked with skill and pride, living close to just creation, with the mountains as their guide. The rivers carried dreams of nations, the stars revealed the pathways home, and every stone became a witness to a people free to roam. Echoes from great Zimbabwe, calling through the years. Echoes from great Zimbabwe, beyond all doubts and fears. From the stones the message rises, like a drumbeat from the earth. Echoes from great Zimbabwe. Speaking of our worth, Babylon tried to write the story as if the greatness was not ours, trying to silence ancient knowledge hidden in the sacred towers. But truth is stronger than deception, and time reveals what must be known. The hands that built those mighty circles were children of the African soil. The walls stand firm against forgetting, the ruins speak against the lies, and every stone becomes a teacher for those who seek with open eyes. For greatness is not born from conquest, nor measured by the wealth of kings, but by the wisdom left for others, and the hope that knowledge brings. Listen, the stones are speaking. Listen, the ancestors call. Listen, across the ages, great Zimbabwe stands tall. Now the youth must carry forward the lessons carved within the land, to honor those who came before them and protect what still shall stand. For every culture holds a treasure, every people hold a flame, and when we learn our true inheritance, we shall never bow in shame. The echoes move through every heartbeat, through every drum and every song, reminding us that we belong here and that our roots remain strong. So let the trumpet sound tomorrow, let the nations hear the word. The voice of great Zimbabwe rises and forever shall be heard. Echoes from great Zimbabwe, calling through the years. Echoes from great Zimbabwe, beyond all doubts and fears. From the stones the message rises, like a drumbeat from the earth. Echoes from great Zimbabwe, speaking of our worth. Echoes from great Zimbabwe, ancient yet alive. Echoes from great Zimbabwe, helping truth survive. Echoes from great Zimbabwe, still speaking, still teaching, still standing. Through the stone walls, through the generations, through the songs of the people. One heritage, one spirit, and the crowns, still standing, still teaching Rastafari. Upon the hills of ancient memory, where the morning greets the sky, the stones stand firm through countless ages, watching generations pass by. No books were written on their faces, no ink was needed for their song, yet every mark upon their surface tells where the people belong. The rains have come and gone around them, the winds have sung their endless tune. Still the wisdom of the ancients shines beneath the sun and moon. Every stone became a witness to the footsteps of the free, holding truths too deep for silence, guarding sacred history. Wisdom carved in stone, standing through the years. Wisdom carved in stone, beyond all doubts and fears. Though the ages rise and fall, still the ancient voices call. Wisdom carved in stone, speaking to us all. The elders gathered in the shadow of walls built by patient hands, teaching children how to listen to the heartbeat of the land. They spoke of love above possession, of justice greater than a throne. For the richest soul among us is never measured by what is owned. The eagle watched from high above them, the lion rested in the plain, and creation moved in balance through sunshine and through rain. The stones absorb the songs and stories, the laughter and the tears, becoming living libraries for future waiting years. Wisdom carved in stone, standing through the years. Wisdom carved in stone, beyond all doubts and fears. Though the ages rise and fall, still the ancient voices call. Wisdom carved in stone, speaking to us all. Babylon builds monuments of glory to celebrate its passing reign, but the wisdom of creation cannot be locked in chains. For every stone remembers clearly what the proud may choose to hide, that truth survives beyond deception and walks with Jah as guide. The walls are not just piles of granite, nor relics of forgotten days. They are teachers of endurance, showing us the ancient ways. When kingdoms vanished into dust and rulers faded from the earth, the wisdom remained standing, still declaring human worth. Listen to the stones, listen to the silence, listen to the ancients, hear their guidance, hear their truth. Jah is speaking. Jah is speaking. Now the children of tomorrow stand before these ancient signs, searching for the hidden lessons buried deep within the lines. And the stones still offer answers to the humble heart that seeks. For races run. Wisdom carved in stone, standing through the years. Wisdom carved in stone, beyond all doubts and fears. Though the ages rise and fall, still the ancient voices call. Wisdom carved in stone, speaking to us all. Wisdom carved in stone, ancient, strong and true. Wisdom carved in stone, still lighting pathways through. Wisdom carved in stone, still standing, still teaching, still guiding. Through the centuries, through the generations, through the songs, through the drum beats. One people, one heritage, one love, one Jah, one Jah. Rastafari forever. Oh Jah, from the dust of creation, the fire start to speak. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Before the city light and steam, before the empire and the wheel, there was a sound in the sacred ground, a heartbeat deep and real. It called through the ancient flame, no man could ever tame. It rise like thunder in the night, and every soul feel the same. It was the first drum beat, calling out my name, rolling through the valley like a holy flame. First drum beat, guide me through the pain, one love vibration in the Father's name. Oh, 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 first drum beat, rise again, healing all the broken chains of men. First drum beat, never die, echoing the earth and the sky so high. From the hills of Zion flame, the ancestors speak again. Every rhythm carries truth, through the sorrow and the rain. The drum was born before the war, before the kings, before the law. It teach the people who they are, and open every door. It was the first drum beat, calling out my name, rolling through the valley like a holy flame. First drum beat, guide me through the pain, one love vibration in the Father's name. Oh, 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 first drum beat, rise again, healing all the broken chains of men. First drum beat, never die, echoing the earth and the sky so high. Boom, 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 let the fire drum speak true. Boom, 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 ancient rhythm breaking through. Boom, 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 let the fire drum speak true. Boom, 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 ancient rhythm breaking through. Heavy, 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 heavy. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Every heartbeat is a drum, every soul come from the one. Jah creation never done till the healing is begun. Now the world is lost in sound, but the truth still comes around. If you listen in the silence, you can hear that sacred ground. So I walk with humble feet, following the ancient beat. Every step I take in life is a rhythm pure and sweet. It was the first drum beat, calling out my name, rolling through the valley like a holy flame. First drum beat, never fade away. Lead I home to the eternal day. Oh, oh, oh. First drum beat, guide the way through the night into the break of day. First drum beat, strong and free, forever in our eye and our memory. Yeah. And as long as the earth still turns, the first drum beat will always return. Jah rhythm is eternal. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, Jah, hear the drum of the ancient soil. Roots deep. Roots deep. Oh, yeah, yeah. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Oh, Jah. Yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, yeah. Under the shadow of the sacred tree, where the wind sings history, I hear the voices of the elder days calling out in mystery. The baobab stands like a memory of everything we used to be. Its trunk holds water, truth and time, and the bloodline's energy. Roots beneath the baobab, deep in the earth so strong, guiding all the children home where they truly belong. Roots beneath the baobab can't be broken, can't be gone. Jah creation keep it steady like a everlasting song. Oh, roots beneath the baobab rise up from the ground, healing every broken heart where lost souls are found. Roots beneath the baobab, spiritual sound echo through the ages in a holy drum beat round. Oh, oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Ancestors walking in the midnight breeze, whispering to the ancient trees. Every leaf a story of survival, every branch a prophecy. From the desert to the mountain high, where the eagle learns to fly, the baobab keep the wisdom locked till the truth cannot deny. Roots beneath the baobab, deep in the earth so strong, guiding all the children home where they truly belong. Roots beneath the baobab can't be broken, can't be gone. Jah creation keep it steady like a everlasting song. Oh, roots beneath the baobab rise up from the ground, healing every broken heart where lost souls are found. Roots beneath the baobab, spiritual sound echo through the edges in a holy drum beat round. Boom, boom, nang a bring the fire. Boom, boom, nang a bring the fire. Boom, 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 nang a bring the fire. Carry higher and higher. From the dust we rise again, through the suffering and the pain. Boom, boom, ancient flame, every soul shall know the name. Roots run deeper than the grave, only love can ever save. Yeah. I walk barefoot on this sacred land, guided by the unseen hand. Every grain of starlight touch feels like I understand. Nothing lost in Jah design, every root is intertwined. Even silence has a voice if you open up your mind. love remembers, even when man forgets. Roots still speak in the language of Jah creation. We rise, we rise. Aye, aye, aye. High above the burning hills, where the smoke meets sacred chills, I see the stars begin to dance in a universal trance. Push fire in the ancient land, guided by the great hand. Every spark a holy sign, written in the sky design. Stars above push shining in the night, guiding every soul through the dark to the light. Stars above push, ancient and bright, take flight. Oh, stars above push, calling I and I, under Jah creation in the endless sky. Stars above push, never ask why, just rise like the spirit that can never die. Meditation in the smoke and wind, where the higher self begin. Every thought dissolve in peace, let the inner war cease. From the valleys to the Milky Way, Jah light never fade away. Even in the night so cold, there is gold beyond the grave. Stars above push, shining in the night, guiding every soul through the dark to the light. Stars above push, ancient and bright, burning like a truth that can never take flight. Oh, stars above push, drum, hear the universe hum. Smoke rise, vision clear, truth reveal when Jah is near. Boom, boom, starlight fire, lift the soul ever higher. No illusion can remain when the spirit break the chain. Turning darkness into light. Every leaf and every star show I who the children are. Born from dust but made of flame, forever more than just a name. Stars above push, shining in the night, guiding every soul through the dark to the light. Stars above push, ancient and bright, burning like a truth that can never take flight. Oh, stars above push, rise and be free, from illusion into clarity. Stars above push, eternally, Jah light in every destiny. Look up, the sky, remember everything. The stars, they never forget Jah creation. Oh Jah, take I back, take I back to the truth before confusion. before the noise of modern flame, before the world forgot the name. There was a river pure and clear, calling every soul near. I hear it whisper in my bones, calling I back to the stones, where wisdom never turned to dust, and love was more than just a trust. Return to the beginning, where the light first shone, where the spirit of creation was forever strong. Return to the beginning, where I and I belong, in a Jah vibration, singing sacred song. Oh, return to the beginning now, break every chain and show me how. Return to the beginning, take me there somehow, to the roots of truth beneath the sacred vow. The cities rise but souls grow thin, forgetting where we all begin, chasing shadows made of gold, while the heart turns cold. But deep inside the fire still burns. Every seeker slowly learns that everything we need is found where the earth and spirit turns. Oh, return to the beginning, where the light first shone, where the spirit of creation was forever strong. Return to the beginning, where I and I belong, in a Jah vibration, singing sacred song. Oh, return to the beginning now, break every chain and show me how. Return to the beginning, take me there somehow, to the roots of truth beneath the sacred vow. Boom, boom, heartbeat sound, calling I back to sacred ground. No illusion can remain when the truth breaks every chain. Boom, boom, ancient flame, everything returns again. In the silence we are free, in the breath of eternity. I walk away from endless noise, from broken systems, empty joys, and find the rhythm of the land, guided by unseen hand. Every leaf becomes a guide, every wave the rising tide, showing I the only way is where the truth will stay. Return to the beginning, where the light first shone, where the spirit of creation was forever strong. Return to the beginning, where I and I belong, in a Jah vibration, singing sacred song. Oh, return to the beginning now, let the earth and heavens bow. Return to the beginning, here and now. Jah eternal presence is the sacred vow. No beginning is ever lost, it only waits to be remembered, and the truth always returns. Oh, Jah, one earth, one breath, one love. every shade in the light of creation we were made. No borderline can divide the soul, no war can make the spirit cold. For underneath the flesh and name we are fire from the same flame. One human family under the sun, every heart beating like a drum. One human family, all as one, until the cycle of war is done. Oh, one human family we stand, holding each other hand in hand. One human family across the land, guided by Jah's eternal plan. The children play in every street, with different tongues and dancing feet. But laughter speaks a universal sound, where true connection is found. We build and break